Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Japa Diaries. Here on Japa Diaries, we document the experience of African immigrants in the diaspora.
This week we talked about Nigeria's Japa crisis. Okay, why are people leaving in such huge numbers right now? We spoke to two individuals who just made that move on why they decided to make the move, why they think other Nigerians are making that move, and what they hope to gain while they're out here.
Yes, it was a fun conversation. Please don't forget to like and subscribe at Japa Diaries on Instagram and TikTok. Enjoy.
All right. Hello. Welcome to Japa Diaries, a podcast documenting the experiences of African immigrants in the diaspora. Today, Malik and I are joined by two amazing individuals.
Yes.
And they are family, close to the heart. This is going to be a good one, a yummy one, ladies and gentlemen. Ayo and Jola. Hi, guys.
Cue applause.
Every time you say that applause, I actually add the applause sound.
That's good. You're doing your work.
Yeah. How you guys doing today?
This is good. This is a family pod. This is a full-on family pod. Let's give people context. So, me and Abdul, my brother and sisters, and today we brought our cousins with us. Family group chat. This is the WhatsApp group, but live.
Yeah, but live. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. All right. So today we wanted to talk about something that is a very hot topic right now. I mean, the entire podcast, in my opinion, is a hot topic. In my opinion, is a hot topic. But specifically, just like the everybody wanting to japa from Nigeria specifically right now is a very huge thing. If you search Twitter, my God, that place is a mess with that word. And you guys are recent Japais, I guess. Is that the word?
Yeah. How many months has it been?
Yeah.
4 months?
Exactly.
Like
4 months now.
You guys are what we call FOB.
Yeah.
Fresh off the boat.
Fresh off the boots. Yeah. So talk to us. How did it come about that you guys were going to come now? These last 4 months.
Or should we talk, because you guys have previously jackpot to the UK and US before.
Mm-hmm.
Went back, then came back again. So let's
Okay.
start from the first time
Yeah.
the first time
Yeah.
around. So that's like an idea of your background.
Yeah. So what triggered that one and then what triggered this one again?
Okay.
All right. So the first time around, I moved to the UK, but to be very honest, it wasn't like a Japa move per se.
Mhm.
Like I didn't think I was going to live in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
But this was, for context, this was 2015.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, Buhari was just like
Entry.
entering at that point, like campaigning / entering.
Sorry.
At the point at where I went.
Mhm.
And everyone like full of hope. So
Ah,
obviously, it
I
wasn't on
remember
my
that time.
mind that I'm going and I'm never coming back. I really just felt like, oh, I'm here for like 1.5 years,
2 years max.
maybe.
Yeah.
So I did that, and I had a couple of Nigerian friends, Indian friends, who were quite sure they wanted to stay behind. And me, I'm just like, I'm not trying to hustle it.
Yeah.
If I get a job, but I wasn't even like stressing myself. Honestly, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, after this, I'm out.
Going back home.
And then, I did go back home. And I was so excited to be back to my people, food. I mean, it was just annoying because, in general, Nigeria, Lagos in particular, used to annoy me. So I used to go on holiday all the time.
Yeah.
And every time I come back, I'm like, I feel like I'm my best self when I'm not in this Lagos.
When you're not in this country. Yeah.
That's the you Lagos. That's not you.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Because it's just stressful. But
Yeah.
to answer your question, the first time I lived outside of Lagos,
Mhm.
I really didn't think it was final.
I want to connect your stories. So I'm guessing you guys met back in Lagos, right?
We did.
Absolutely.
All right. So hold on. Before you continue to this japa, Ayo, can you tell us about your first japa and then end it where you guys met?
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
So mine was just a funny story. I first jackpot. This was like 2009
Mm-hmm.
for my undergrad.
Okay.
So went to the UK. Then I was fresh off the boats. I was super excited. Foreign land. I wanted to explore. So I all that was still in my body.
Mm-hmm.
And but from the beginning, I knew I didn't want to like stay back in the UK after education. I was like one of those passionate guys that
I'm a
yeah,
Lagos
I would go
boy.
back to Lagos.
Mm-hmm.
I still had that Lagos ginger in my body.
Mm.
Went back to Lagos. I guess I was just at a stage where I just felt this wasn't working. I needed to probably like improve and get like better education. So I
Mm-hmm.
started exploring the US then. Then I now came back
For
the
grad school.
second time for grad school. So it
Okay.
wasn't more of Japa, it was more of just
School way.
charges. Yeah, school
Yeah.
ways. Did that. Uh, I mean, also my environments where I found myself, a lot of people around me then were pretty much trying to stay. So they were like, "Oh, Ayo, are you sure? Like, you don't want to stay? Like, you
Mm-hmm.
sure you still want to go back to Lagos where
Mm-hmm.
everything is still like up and about?" But I knew deep
Yeah.
down that I still wanted to go back to Lagos, and
Mm.
I
What was
did.
calling you in Lagos?
I don't know, like, I
Economy was
just
not too
used
hard
that.
then. You understand?
Okay.
It wasn't too bad,
You could still
guys.
see future. You could still see future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just felt like because Lagos is all I know, and I
Mm-hmm.
feel 90% of the network and the relationship that I have is already in Lagos. So I was like,
Why start
it
again?
bad as it bad, I
Mm.
will make it here
You know.
because I know
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
So that was just the thought process of me wanting to go back to Lagos compared to being on a foreign land
Yeah.
and you having
Mm.
to start changing your accent,
Twisting
speaking,
your
Mm.
tongue.
twisting your
Who you
tongue
tell me?
unnecessarily. That's not me. Like I like to be authentic. So
Yeah.
so that was my
Yeah.
logic. Went back. Most of my friends and people I knew like stayed back, and
Okay.
the same thing all over again. The same process. Just like when I came back from the UK, it wasn't just working for me. Then
Mm.
now the third time,
Is
I
this your third
just
time?
yes,
It's
this is my
better.
third
Okay.
time.
Okay.
So first time UK, second
Second time
time
America.
masters. I was in Houston.
Houston.
Then
HM.
now I'm back the third time, and really now I'm not even thinking about Lagos.
Hi.
Lagos is in the past. Like
Yeah.
I'm looking at the future.
The
But
future.
it's
All that
yeah,
network again doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore.
it's
Okay.
a
Okay.
global economy now.
It's what matters. Yeah. Exactly.
Twitter
Exactly.
fingers, everybody can connect, no problem. We'll Skype, whatever it is we need to do, as everyone
Yeah.
understands. But connecting that back to how Jola and I met, we
Yeah.
met when she just finished her master's program then,
Mm-hmm.
and me, I also just moved back from the
The
states
US.
to Lagos. I was working at that time. I was really excited about coming back. So yeah, but yeah, we met and we got married.
Not on
Mm-hmm.
the same day.
Married, and we're just thinking about like really like what do we want for ourselves in terms of like the
Mm-hmm.
future, like and the kind of life we envision in terms of like work-life balance,
Mm-hmm.
starting a family,
Mm.
Yeah.
different things. Like we were just thinking that, and we're just like we
Can't
didn't
see it in
see
this
that
Lagos.
happening
Yeah.
or any kind of like
You
should I
couldn't
say
visualize it
license
in
or not?
Lagos.
It was just vague because different things were just happening. The naira
Oh yeah, that's a whole
thing,
other story.
Mm-hmm.
Nigeria being what it is, and we're just like, I mean, the
Let's
states.
actually discuss. Yeah. Let's discuss what Nigeria is because I think those of us that are here, like I have to tell you, like the news just comes in waves for me. Like
Yeah.
if Snake has not swallowed our money, then the naira. I have a thing on my phone that tells me every morning what the like rate is current naira to
That's not
dollars.
good.
That's
That's
true.
not good
That's
for your
not good
No,
mental
no,
for
no,
health.
no, no. It's necessary because I need to pay for stuff. But like, guys, in like a week, it went from 701 to 780 in 1 week. I'm like,
yeah,
how did this thing just
it's
increase
changing.
that much in one? Like,
My
It's
chest
changing.
is tight.
yes, yes, it's a
It's
little tight.
actually, it doesn't make any sense. And I mean, while we're on the topic, I think
Mm-hmm.
for me that was one of the points where I'm just like, okay, maybe this thing makes sense. So we had been talking about it like just here and there, but not actively. To be honest, so I have like a lot of siblings, and so does I. All my
Mm-hmm.
siblings were in Lagos or
Mm-hmm.
Nigeria for the most part. So I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
wait, I'm not going to just up and leave. So for the
Mm-hmm.
longest time, I'm just like, no, I'm pro Lagos or pro Nigeria. But
Yeah.
then this Naira topic, so all my savings, so I've
Huh.
been working since 20, for myself, maybe 2011 or something.
Okay.
And I had savings that I felt, oh yeah, this makes sense. But like year on year, my savings were
Mm-hmm.
able to do less.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
because people are like, oh yeah, no, if you spend locally, then you won't be affected. But that doesn't make any sense because
Yeah.
a lot of the time
We
there's
import
like
so much too.
importation happening. Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just like my naira was there. I would think, oh yeah, I'm going into this new job. I'm getting paid more, but ultimately, my savings were able
Mm-hmm.
to do less just because they were
Yeah.
there. So,
Imagine the person who's like who worked and retired and has like pension that they thought was like pension money.
Ooh.
yeah,
Like they thought was
This,
pension money, like my
yeah,
retirement,
yeah.
I'm ready to go. That
I'm
retirement money is
done.
not doing
it's not
anything
doing
now.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You might have to go back to work.
Yeah.
You might actually have to go back to work.
Hmm.
So I have a question between the two of you. I guess what was the last straw that said, guys, like we're applying for this visa?
Let's start putting papers together.
I don't
Yeah.
know about I, but for me, it was endsars.
Ooh, yeah,
I'm not
Mm,
even joking. They
yeah,
broke
yeah.
me. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
I know that at that point, because I mean, when the revolution, so to speak, started and
Mm-hmm.
people were like, protesting and stuff, I couldn't get time off work, so I was just like donating. There was
Mm-hmm.
Femco. I was sorry behind that. Like I'm rooting for you guys. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
this is it. This is it. And then I mean, the shooting happened, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just like, wait, is is this actually happening in our
Yeah.
lifetime? Like, it
Yeah.
just it was
Yeah.
it was too much,
Mm.
and I'm like, okay, if this is the thing that happens when people try to demand for more or like
Mm-hmm.
just
And we were
And this is the
aggressive
yeah,
too.
result.
Like
Yeah.
that was a good shot at demanding change.
Asking
Because
for
exactly.
change. Yeah.
we thought, okay, this could be a turning
I
point.
know,
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
a huge part of me, like because
Yeah.
I was there, and then it was just demoralizing. I think
I
I
will
was
agree
so
with you.
that
NSARS
was
broke
it.
me too internally. I think that was my final straw of like, yeah, I'm not going back to Lagos. Like, what am I going to Lagos
No,
for?
it was
What
too
am I
much.
actually going to Lagos for? And
It
then
was too
NSARS
much.
was a particularly like messed up situation for me, I guess, in the US because guy, I was in class. You're in class, you're just, like that was also a chaotic time, Black Lives Matter is happening, but like at work, they still want you to perform like nothing is happening. And then stuff was
Exactly.
happening in Nigeria and
yeah, we're
nothing
doing
was
back to
nothing
back.
was happening here, right? And so I
Mm.
Yeah,
remember just getting those like the Instagram live, everybody was sending me. I'm like, why are people sending me this Instagram live? And I'm watching people running and there's blood and people are doing like, and everything around me is just normal. Like America is just normal. The sky
Yeah,
is
just
clear.
carrying
People are
on.
laughing, walking on the street. Guy,
Yeah.
I wanted to run mad and go outside. Guys, they are shooting people outside. Like, do you
yeah,
understand what I'm saying? Like, I just
yeah.
it was such a like jarring situation for me
Mm.
that I was like, I don't understand because we asked for it in the most peaceful way. Guy, there was cleanup crew after people were
Yeah,
packing
like
garbage and cleaning up. It wasn't
it
as
was
if we were
just
even like disruptive heavy. Do you understand? I was like, if this is what we get for very literal peaceful protest, it's
yeah.
okay. I'm okay. I don't need
Mm.
this.
I
Um,
just yeah.
I will broke
I
you.
agree.
Oh, wow. A lot of things. I mean, and SARS one being
Mm-hmm.
one of them. I think for me, it was more of the quality of life because
Mm,
I just felt like no matter how much you have in Lagos, temporarily you're in a bubble. Yeah, you might
yeah.
look like a secured estate, but when you step out,
It's
Mm-hmm.
catchy.
it will catch you.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
either you're queuing up for fuel or you're in traffic.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're spending 4 hours in traffic to get back home.
Is Atlanta
It
any better?
wasn't, yeah, just,
It's better. Oh.
Okay.
it
Like
was just
It's
a lot of
better.
things happening. And I was just like, I mean, for me personally, I don't want to work till when I'm 60 or like I want to
Mm-hmm.
retire early.
Yeah.
So I just did the math. I was like, why don't I come someplace where I know the system functions?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I can work, really put my
Invest
efforts
into
into
it.
everything, try and get some kind of like money capital,
Out of
then I
it.
can then do whatever it is I want. But if I
Mm-hmm.
do that in Nigeria, if I retire early, my money might not even be able to like buy me another car in the next five
Mm-hmm.
years because
Yeah.
our naira value is just
Just
going
yep,
down.
yep, yep.
There were like different calculations I just did in my head, and I was like, this might not be what I really want. I was just looking
Mhm.
at the short term and long term goals and trade offs pretty much,
Yeah.
but Nigeria
Yeah.
wasn't doing it. A lot of things were. Then also, the way the people in government, let me put it that way,
Mm-hmm.
how they're just being reckless with spending and
Mm.
they're just acting like they are above everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
And that
just
these
really
things don't
getting to
affect
me, and
them.
I was like, I mean, these guys are definitely not leaving anytime soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Do you remember
which
the
doesn't,
conversation?
yeah, I mean, people leaving doesn't really solve the problem, to be
Yeah.
honest, and that's the thing, because we
Mm-hmm.
still need some kind of change. But
It's not gonna be you.
one, yeah, one
Yeah,
just
man.
needs to come in and
I
make
said,
the right
I
start.
said,
Maybe
I
yeah,
came back 2 times. I tried.
Ah.
First time could work. Second time could work. I did my part.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
the third time. I did it the
Yeah.
first
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
second time, third time. I'm like,
Yeah.